things are going to really bounce back. For some of you, again, you may have lost about 20% of what you were making. Okay. Others of you, it could have been about 30% of what you were making. Or you were you lost 30%. You was trying to hold on to that. Something could have happened where you had to kind of spend out more money or help someone out, and then you got down to having lost 10 more percent. Okay, so in total, it could have been a loss of about 20%. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look at this and see. No, actually, some of you lost some money and went down 30%, but there could have been you working this job, putting in extra hours, that sort of thing. So you've increased your money by 10%, but it's still not enough. And you guys are dealing with, again, finances, again, missing money or something to that extent of not being able to find all the money, only can account for maybe 10% of it. It could also have a lot to do with your taxes. And you're feeling a bit frustrated, a bit hopeless about finding this money or being able to reconcile the money that you've either had to pay out or lost. But it's going to be fine. You guys are definitely going to rebound from this, and you're going to recover, and you guys are going to, whatever you didn't you couldn't get your hand, you couldn't put your finger on, you couldn't get down to the bottom of it. It's going to come to light, and everything is going to be revealed. Now, external to you, I feel like there again, I keep getting, for a lot of Aquariuses that work their own business, you may have someone that thinks that they're a mastermind. Someone could have made a lot of plans and stole money from you, or tried to take business from you, take clients from you. Even if you work at a job, someone may be opposing you. But again, the person is very smart. They're very cunning. They know how to manipulate people, situations, circumstances, and things to get what they want. And it may take, and they will use any tactic to get their bottom line. I feel like this person could have, again, taken some clients from you. Even if you work at a job, this person could have created some problematic situations for you that has, again, affected your finances, your bottom line. Okay. And I feel like, so be very careful with the people that you work with. Be very careful with your opponents, your competition. I feel like there's one person in particular that really has it out for you guys. And I feel like they're going to meet you wit for wit. They have all of the tools to, again, beat out their opponent. So I feel like they will even defame you. Again, I keep getting someone trying to smear you or trying to defame you in a way that can ruin you. And this person, again, will stop at nothing. So just be very careful about that for you Aquariuses that can relate to this. Others of you, I feel like if you're looking for work and you are at a point where you're really down to your last, don't worry, because I do feel like there's going to be a situation or offers that will come your way. There will be people that are going to expect you to, again, be careful with get rich quick schemes, or companies that you've never heard of before, or people that things that just seems too good to be true. Okay. Because again, I feel like if you are looking for work, don't be in a place of lack and desperation, because you might fall prey to someone's cunning ways and them getting the best of you. If you're interviewing, I would say stay yourself. Don't try to get to know other people. Don't, I know you guys have that, community and my people energy. Like, you see everyone as a collective, but be very mindful that there are a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing. So again, if you're interviewing, that sort of thing, be very careful with the information that you're sharing with others, people that you do not know. You're still going to come out the victor in it. But again, you may suffer from someone again defaming you or tricking you out of something if you're not careful. Now, in the mid-January, I do see that there is going to be you trying to manage your money, balance your life. Specifically, if those of you have recently found a job, you may be again in an environment that is a bit problematic. Like every day you go to work, you have to kind of like strategically find a way to either get your hours or, that sort of thing. So it's a lot, I feel, mind games that may turn some of you guys upside down. Others of you, I feel like you're maintaining your money, you're managing your money as best as you can. And I feel like there's going to be, again, looking for new opportunities or opportunities coming to you. Some of you could be applying for a loan or a quick loan or some type of fast cash, or again, another opportunity, perhaps another job or a new job altogether. And I feel like you're going to, for those of you that's applying for a loan, you're going to hear back very quickly that yes, you can get a loan. We will give you money. For those of you that are looking for work or to add like a part-time job, that sort of thing, you will be hearing back very quickly. So where things felt bleak, it's almost as if it's like if you wait like a day to not even a full week or a week max, 2 weeks max, things are going to change dramatically as it relates to, well, I'm not going to say much dramatic in a dramatic sort of way, but you will gain a level of increase. You will start to see that, yes, I'm coming out of this place of lack. Now, a lot of you really want abundance and you want success and you want to be appreciated for your efforts. And I feel like by the end of January, a lot of you will get an offer to either start a new job, which will take you at a distance. Some of you may have to travel in order for you to either go on an interview or pursue a particular job that you've always wanted to pursue. I feel like where things felt kind of lull and stagnant and things weren't necessarily going at a pace. So again, if you guys are looking for work, you may hear back from people, but then there's like a slow process. I feel like within 6 days or 6 weeks, more 6 weeks, I'm sorry for you guys, 6 weeks, the guys will be moving out of that. You will start to get responses picking up very quickly, and your money is going to, it's almost like you're in this place of lack. So some of you may say, okay, my money is really decreasing and, I paid my bills and now I'm, even further in a hole, and you're doing your best to, again, manage the money that you have. And you know that now I need to either find me a second job quick, or I need to get some type of assistance. Okay. And someone's going to come in very quickly and offer you that. But you need something more than a quick fix. You know that you're going to need, a long-term solution. And I feel like long-term looking for a better paying job. So again, you may get a second job really quickly, but you need a better paying job. That may take, again, 6 weeks before you can get there. And it may cause for you to have to, some of you move at a distance in order to get there. But once it starts to happen within that 6 week time frame, things are going to be moving fast. And it's as if when you get this offer, you may once you move, they may give you moving expenses. You may get a bonus straight away when you get the job, or they may you may start to move forward with one job, and then you quickly hear about a bunch of other jobs. And, a specific job is going to be very, very lucrative for you guys. And so by the end of January, for those of you that are having these money issues and problematic situations with people, you're going to move past that. I feel, because again, you guys are going to take the high road, and you're going to be so focused on stabilizing yourself that even if people are trying to be, again, negative and vindictive and confrontational, there's going to be so many opportunities coming your way to help you, because you guys are very much protected. And it's just meant for you guys to get to this place that you're at. So some of you need to be at this place of frustration and lack in order for you to get up and make a move, so that again, you will be put in the right place that you need to be, or be put on a course that you need to be on, one that will be very abundant. And I feel like going into I'm getting 9 weeks. So for some of you, by the ninth week into 2017, is going to be a better paying job, a lot of messages coming in. You may have to travel a lot, taking on a new opportunity that will afford you more money, and you're going to be very happy. And I feel like it's going to include a lot of people. So you may be having you may be doing a type of work where you could be doing party planning. Some of you, because again, you was in this place of lack, and then now you start to see everything starting to unfold beautifully. And then you will be celebrating with your friends by month end, going into, I feel more going into like February, after your birthday season, going into March. There's going to be a lot of celebrations and happiness because you're at the right place. You're building your foundation. And others of you, as it relates to work, I'm sorry, your own business. Business is going to pick up fast, and you guys are going to be very happy. There's going to be a lot of new clients, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of clients that you've built relationships with again that are going to resurface. And again, your monies will be increasing significantly. So never you guys worry if you're coming into this month and can relate to this. Now, as it relates to love, I do see that some of you have definitely been carrying a weight and a burden, trying to either save face. I feel like there could have been some type of end to a relationship, you having to turn your back or someone turning their back on you and moving forward. And I feel like with this end, there's been a lot of conflict. I know I've been saying this to Aquarius for a few readings out, that you guys were dealing with some type of past love. And I was seeing a lot of internal struggles going on. But it looks like you guys definitely are at the tail end of it. And having mentally given up on someone or something that you know there's nothing there. Like, there's nothing there. You know, you may still have gone through a sense of mental conflict, or giving up on someone, or someone giving up on you, created a problematic situation where a person, like again, when you end something, someone, you know, after you end it, there can be a time where you and the person come back and there's like a little bit of arguments and disagreements because the person reached out to you or whatever, and then you guys are kind of like going at it, and then you're just gonna leave. That's it. You're gonna go. You're gonna leave. You've been, staying patient and trying to see if the situation was ever gonna kind of like bear the fruit that you want, or that you can make something happen from it, but even though you've come to a breaking point where you're no longer, I feel, holding on to all of that weight of this particular relationship, I feel like you're still not at the point where you 100% either can tell a person the truth about a situation, which is creating a lot of chaos, or you're not able to 100% find that one person because you may have left for one situation and quickly see that there's a lot of opportunities out there. You already knew that there's a lot of competition, a lot of people vying for your attention, but you're just not interested in any of them, and you haven't found the one. There's not that one out there. And I feel like a lot of you guys are going to start to kind of like go within, even though there's someone from your past that you have feelings for, you could have a family with them. There's a situation where many times you've tried to move on from this person, and you could have been in 2 different other significant relationships, or you may have been, you may have been entertaining 2 other people along with having this person in your life. I feel like although you're moving forward because you no longer see the possibility of the situation, you still haven't either gotten the information that you wanted, because again, this bickering, no one actually says what needs to be said. Everyone's just focusing on these little nuances, or even though you're moving forward, you don't feel 100% victorious about a situation because you're still very much attached to this person. You're still very much attached to the situation, and you're not able to let the situation go. Like mentally, you're going to move on, But the reality is that you are still cleaving. You're still holding on. It's still very much an attachment there to that person. So I want to say be careful for some Aquariuses that you do not fall into a place where you are drinking, smoking, going into places that are not beneficial to you guys, because again, you're in this place of feeling stagnant, in this place of feeling stuck. Now, again, I feel like a lot of you guys you were hopeful for this situation, but then you got to a place, or you will be getting a place very soon, that you'll be feeling very hopeless. So where you were hopeful, you will start to feel hopeless. But then there's going to be a sense of revitalizing yourself, feeling happy again. Okay. And I feel like this person that you're dealing with, this person is no dummy. This person is very smart. I feel like it doesn't matter what angle you come at them, they know exactly how to affect you. They know exactly what to say, what to do. And I feel like there's going to be some type of you pulling their card, or they're pulling yours, and them. I feel like they have a sense of resentment toward you. So there could be an argument and a fight, and the person saying some really nasty things to you to, again, because they feel, again, they may feel like now the tables have turned, and now I have the control, I have the power over you. And I feel like they're not, they're going to do whatever they can to maintain that control and power, because there's a level of resentment against you. Now, mid-January, I do see that there is, so mid-January, I do see that there's going to be you trying to reconcile your feelings. Okay. I feel like some of you're going to be up one moment, down one moment, but there's going to be some reconciling of your feelings, trying to figure a situation out, trying to decide, what do I do? Do I just 100% stay away? Because it's going to be a period in time, probably 4 days in, that you're really like staying to yourself. Okay. But it's killing you to stay to yourself. And you are weighing your options by mid-January, because I feel like whatever this person says or have done, that'll probably keep you away and making you really feel hopeless about the situation. But then it's almost as if you're going to get some type of reprieve, or feel a sense of like, I have to, reach out. I have to say something to this person. I have to make amends with this person. Because I feel like for some of you, if you're the one going back, it's because you know that you've done this person wrong. And so now the person is kind of like, it was like all guns blazing, like they really didn't care. So I feel like you feel the one that needs to come back and offer yourself to the person. And I feel like when you reach out, there will be the person will be receptive to you, and I feel like there will be a mutual understanding and getting on the same page, and both of you will be at least making agreements to kind of try to work together and balance the situation out. Now, some of you really do have a particular person on your mind. She could be the mother of your children. She could be a wife. She could be someone that has children, someone that you have a very strong attraction to. And I feel like when this woman is in your presence, you feel confident, you feel strong, you feel very much, again, hopeful. And you feel a sense of, and that's where the hope comes from. Because again, I feel like, deep down, there's a situation where you're feeling that this person has a lot of good qualities about them. And again, you feel like it's worth you pursuing them and continuing to pursue them for some of you, or you are the one being pursued. So you can switch it around to make it, in your case, it doesn't necessarily have to be you are the one pursuing, or you are the one that's done someone wrong, or it could be you that's been done wrong and the person really said some really harsh things, and them coming back, and you're trying to weigh your options as to, do you consider them? Do you not consider them? And I feel like eventually there will be, at least in the mid part of January, a amicable deciding to give a little bit more of yourself. So you may entertain the person, is what I'm kind of sensing here. Okay. And of course, this person means a lot to you, but I do see some Aquariuses moving on from this person and moving in a direction of someone that you probably already had your eye on, that's single, that does really well for themselves. Again, it's sifting through old energy from someone that you have had a very hard time letting them go. This could be the mother of your children. This could be someone that is a mom, but you could have been with them for the past 3 years, 3 months. I feel more 3 years, but this person is very significant. But you do see that this person is very manipulating. This person will do things in ways that you feel is ruthless. You know, even if they don't say things that are ruthless, their actions can be quite ruthless and damaging to you. And although when the person comes back, you will, you'll entertain it, but at the same time, because there's a significant bond here with you and this person, you will be deciding to kind of move on by the summertime. I feel like some of you are going to be moving on because you're going to have a very strong attraction to another person. So some of you have yet to meet this person, but when you do, things are going to move very fast, or your desires toward this person is going to be very instant and fast moving. Okay. Even though I feel like this person isn't going to, she's not going to just, or he isn't going to just be willing to move as fast as you're ready to move, but you do see the promise in someone else, or you will be. Now, I do see at the end of the month, there's going to be, again, with the reconciliation of your feelings, you may find yourself reaching out to someone, or someone may be reaching out to you. And I feel like for a lot of you, it'll be someone else reaching out to you, wanting to, again, either, be friendly, be cordial. But I feel like you guys, whatever they did to you, you're like, no, you're going to start to move on. There's going to be a moving forward and moving away from someone that you feel either are playing games, they may show an interest, but then, they'll do something that you feel is, disrupts your flow between the two of you, and you feel like, okay, I'm not gonna fall for this again. Yeah, you're coming with, those big eyes or whatever. I'm not saying the person has big eyes, but like a doe face, where a person is just so innocent, like they're coming with such innocence, but you are battle weary and you're saying that, I need to move on from this because I can't find myself in the same situation again. I'm not interested in going slow with someone, or just being a friend. I want something more. You're not going to put me in a friend box. That's it for others of you. And I feel like as you mentally decide to move forward, there's going to be quick movements in a direction of another woman. So for some of you, it's not going to be June. For some of you, it's going to be literally like 6 weeks, and you're going to be moving fast towards someone else. But I sense her. I don't feel like she's a brand new person, although it can be someone new that either you made an offer to and the person was receptive to you and you guys started to build, but that there was still this other person kind of there. And once you're starting to build with one person, you're quickly moving away from that hold that person had on you, and you're going to quickly move in the direction of a new person. And that's usually how it works. When you get a spark with a new person, that old person always kind of comes back, trying to tiptoe their way back into your life. But by then, I feel like you guys are going to be moving really fast and forward toward another person's direction. And you're going to be very happy. You guys are going to have a lot of social dates and going out, and there's going to be some building. But I feel like for some of you Aquariuses, you're going to try to continue to keep two things going. You're going to try to keep two people going, two circumstances going. You may, again, be financially or on a very secure basis, meaning that this person kind of that person had a hold on you. You may continue to be a part of their life, have them be still a part of your life, but then you're getting your emotional fulfillment and excitement and dates and fun with another person. Okay. Or it could be that this person that you've had in your life for quite some time, they may be there, like, okay, I'm still loyal and I'm still committed. And when I say committed, meaning you may not even be with this person. Like, you guys, this could be the mother of your children. So there's a level of loyalty there. This could be an ex-wife. This could be someone that, again, you just had a long-standing relationship with, but there's been a lot of, on again, off again. And I feel like there's going to be a moving forward to someone else, but then you still have like an allegiance to one person, but you're getting emotional fulfillment with another person that you are eventually going to see that you can build something with this person. So I feel like, again, I'm going to go back to saying by the summertime, there may be a huge revelation with you moving in a very real sort of way with a brand new person, one that does really well for herself. She's single, she's independent. And I don't feel like she has any children. If she does, she may be an older woman, and her children may be grown and out the house. So that's what I see for you guys for the month of January 2017. If you guys would like to leave a message below and let me know how this resonates with you, please do so, because I would love to hear from you, and I'm sure we all would love to hear your thoughts. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon.